So today is Thursday, 19th of March, and it is technically the first day of spring. So what better way to start spring than with a quick, short 2-night stay to one of my favourite places in the world, Finn Lough Resort. Okay, so this is our room for the next night. After this, we're gonna move to a different room, but this isn't like a normal hotel room. We are actually in a giant bubble dome, which is pretty sick. So first things first, before I give you a room tour, coffee. Okay, so we are staying in Bubble Dome number 6 today. So first things first, there's a gate outside your Bubble Dome, which you use the key to access. Okay, so as you can see, when you enter the Bubble Dome, you come into this little air chamber dry room here, and it's very, very important that as soon as you enter here, you close the door behind you, make sure it's locked and sealed, and then we have this door into the actual Bubble Dome. This door in front of me cannot be opened until that one is locked and sealed. That's because this is an air chamber, so if we open that door and that door, there's a high chance that the bubble will just collapse and fall down, which is an absolute melt for the people that work here, and it could be quite dangerous. So that door is now locked, so we can enter through this door. Oof. Okay, so as you can see, we have a massive 4-poster bed, which is unbelievably comfy. I can tell you that from the last time we stayed here. Then we have 2 nice little chairs. If you want to sit and enjoy the views, turn them around and face that way into the forest. There is a lake out there behind those trees as well somewhere. And then over here we have coffee pods, we have a speaker, we have a coffee machine, we have a fridge in here. Oh, crazy, crazy, crazy views. Literally so beautiful. So, so beautiful, especially at this time of day. And now what I'm gonna do is take, oh, first of all, before I forget, that's my little lens. You have storage in here. And then on the bed, we have 2 robes, one for Francis, one for me. Eye masks because it is getting bright early these days, 6 AM I believe. So these will be nice to wear whilst we enjoy breakfast in bed tomorrow morning. Toilet, sink, towels, and then the shower, which is here. So yeah, you can just literally zip up this whole door, have a look through there, and enjoy your shower in peace and quiet and not worry about getting the whole place soaked. So I think that's pretty cool. That's in like literally a little bubble of its own, which is insane. And if you want an idea of what the view is like from when you're lying in bed, waking up in the morning, it's pretty epic. Literally unbelievable. Okay, so we just took, wow, there's quite an echo here. Are you just gonna hide behind me? No, don't hide, don't hide. Just come out in the open. Okay, so Francis just helped me take a load of sick photos during golden hour. As you can see, that's our little dome behind us. Yes, I'm sorry about that smell, I did just fart. Apologies, but there's literally gonna be the nicest, clearest sky ever tonight, which means we're gonna be able to get the sickest photos ever of the stars. Don't know if you can see the sky, but it's so clear. We're going to take a little walk to the big lake. It's 5 minutes that way, and apparently there's an open air bar there, and it is, what's it called for the spring equinox?
Yeah.
Spring equinox, apparently, according to Francis, which means it's the beginning of spring. So it's a beautiful evening. Let's see what this bar's like and what the big lake's like. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. You're concerned about the privacy when staying in one of the bubbles. There is absolutely nothing to worry about at all. In fact, all of the bubbles actually face the opposite directions to each other, so no one can see in anyone else's dome. And also they have a strict drone rule. No drones allowed to be flown at all. However, I am going to ask tomorrow during checkout time whilst no one will be in their bubble other than the cleaners if I can quickly get the drone up, but we'll see about that. So it's now 7:15 and the sun is setting and there's some unreal colours in the sky reflecting off the lake. So we're just trying to capture that on here. And Francis, if you want to show the people what it looks like. Okay, so we're currently sat at the Sundowners Bar, which is a little outdoor bar by the lake, and the views are absolutely insane. Unfortunately, this is the only bar that's open right now because of coronavirus, so obviously they don't want all of the guests in a confined area. If we're outdoors, the tables are set well apart from each other. It's quite safe out here, although we are the only ones right now, so we're really enjoying it, and the view is literally unbelievable. Okay, it's 8 o'clock, which means it's dinner time. We're going along the road from the lakeside bar to the Bubble Dome. So I'll show you what it looks like in there in a second.
So these are salt and chili prawns.
Okay.
With a lovely slaw, Asian slaw. Nice mayo. This is, what is this?
Chicken wrap.
Chicken wrap. Ooh, yum. And this is chips.
Okay, so we're actually a little bit annoyed because I've just realised that these are digestives, this is chocolate and that's marshmallow, so we're obviously meant to make s'mores with these, which is a little bit annoying, but we can do that tomorrow. We then have facilis, it's a type of fruit. We have some type of, I would say it's a lemon cheesecake. We have macaroons, some type of little tart, another little pastry here. And yeah, it looks like a really good board to me. There's definitely a lot of options on there, but to be honest, I'm most looking forward to the s'mores because they look absolutely unbelievable, whether they're roasted over the fire or not. Okay, so I've just been outside shooting photos of the Bubble Dome with the stars in the background. It looks absolutely insane. There's frost all over the grass. It's absolutely freezing outside. It's a little bit chilly in here as well, to be honest, but we've got the heated cover on, so hopefully we will be okay. Just making sure that I'm not in focus. I'm not in focus, but never mind. And then when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to show you how we wake up in the morning in this Bubble Dome because it's pretty sick.
Good night. Good night.
Okay, so we have just had breakfast delivery. Let's start with the hot stuff. We have a full Irish breakfast in this little corner over here. We then have the bowl of porridge with some fresh berries here. Looks absolutely delicious, as you can see. We then have a couple of cute little muffins, some pastries, fresh fruit, some muesli, milk, juice, and then there's some more coffee under here too. So we just had that breakfast delivered to us, and now we're gonna enjoy it in bed. Okay, so I'm trying to guide the drone through the smallest branches ever of the tree to get this like kind of panning around the globe shot. It's literally impossible to get, but I'm trying to get it. I'm gonna get Francis to video the drone, see if you can see what I'm doing, and then I'll show you what the shot looks like on here. Okay, so we did crash the drone. You can see it in the tree. Wow, look how
Are you gonna give it a whack with your stick?
Yeah. Stick isn't much good because it's rotten wood. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Okay, situation is we have popped into Donegal town, which is just a 20-minute drive from Finn Lough Resort. We have to do a little job for Francis' mum. We've checked out the Bubble Dome. Last night in the Bubble Dome was literally insane. The stars, probably one of the clearest skies I've ever seen in my whole entire life. It was literally insane. Me and Francis counted about 7 shooting stars, which again is unreal. Like, it's not very often that you get to see shooting stars. But yeah, we're checked out. I had the drone up, flying the drone around the domes, getting a few shots whilst everyone had checked out and the cleaners were in. Hopefully them shots look good. I did crash the drone, which is a little bit unfortunate, but fine. The drone is literally perfect. I got it out of the tree as you saw in the video and it was able to fly again straight away, so didn't even have to change the blades. I wonder if he's videoing me. Yeah, he's videoing me, taking a video. Next situation is, God, that's funny, videoing me vlogging. Little does he know I've only got 8,000 subscribers. Never mind. Oh, and by the way, the roads here to Donegal town were literally insane. They had just been resurfaced. They were all windy and bumpy. I'm going to put the GoPro on my head and show you what they're like on the way home because it was literally sick. I've actually just blown a bubble out my mouth. Never mind. What else do I have to update you on? Nothing, I don't think. We're going back now to Finn Lough. 20-minute drive back and we're going to go on the kayaks on the lake, which should be very nice, and then we're going to check into our second room for the night and I'll show you around that. Okay guys, so just pulled the car up and this is our house for this evening. I'm going to give you a little tour of that when we get back from kayaking. It's literally insane. Okay, to the kayaks. Okay, so this is the kayak we're going on. It's slightly different to a normal kayak because it's got pedals. Never done this before, so it'll be a first time. I'll let you know how we get on. Okay, so we're out on the pedal kayak, which is 100 times easier than a normal kayak, let me tell you that. The sun is beating down, it's actually roasting. Probably the most beautiful day of the year so far. This is so nice, so relaxing, and I couldn't be more, I don't know what the word is, peaceful? What's the word for being peaceful, Fran? Relaxed?
Serene.
Serene, great word.
Maybe not the right word.
Not the right word though. What do you think, Fran?
It's lovely. Be showing them this.
No, they won't say on the GoPro. There is some swans over there, but you won't be able to see them. Welcome to lake house number 2. I'm going to bring you in once I close this door. Don't want any flies getting in. First of all, we'll go downstairs. So our little lake house has 3 floors. We have the chill area downstairs. There are no bedrooms downstairs. However, we do have a lovely sliding door that goes onto some decking with tables out there. So in the summer, you can go out there and have a drink. You can have the doors open, which is really nice. We have a fire here, we have extra large matches, fire starters, whatever they're called, and we have a selection of logs that obviously you can put in the fire. And then obviously we have a TV as well and 2 sofas. So let's go up to the next floor. Let's take a quick look at the bathrooms in here. We have an adequate sized bath, toilet, we'll have a lovely mirror here. Show them this.
Whoa.
So if you want that extra nice lighting, you can use that. And then we have the guest bedroom, which is, that looks like a massive, super comfy bed, and then storage space, wardrobe, etc, etc. Now if you'd like to follow me up to my favorite floor, as you can see, there's a seating area for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. And then lovely, lovely open space with huge windows allowing all the natural light to come in. So again, that is really, really nice. And then over here, we have a toaster, kettles, tea, coffee, sugar, knives, microwave. You've got an oven, fully functional oven with fan, 2 different sinks, a very handy device here for drying the cutlery. And cutlery, what's the word for like cups and stuff, mugs, glasses?
Crockery?
Crockery. Coffee machine that we have, which we had in the dome, a very, very good Nespresso coffee machine. And obviously crockery, glasses, cups, you name it.
Good
a rather large fridge, and obviously a freezer down below. And then if we go upstairs, we have another bathroom. If you come in here, stay right there. We have 2 different showers. You have a rainfall shower, which is my all-time favorite, and then just the traditional normal shower. Again, a sink with a light up mirror. Frances likes that for doing her makeup. And then if we come in here, make sure we don't get copyrighted. Frances has made a small mess in here, but we'll forgive her because I've already got the nice shots anyway. Towels, wardrobe. Again, lovely huge windows all around the bedroom, which makes all the natural light come in, which again is very beautiful. Okay, so that is our little lake house, which is absolutely insane, and I'd highly recommend it, especially if you're a group of 4. It would probably work out very cheap. Between the 4 of you, there's obviously 2 people can sleep downstairs, 2 people can sleep upstairs, and you can just have a great time chilling here with the nature. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head to the lakeside bar once again, go and get a few gins and try and get some more sunset shots. This time I'm going to try and take some photos of inside the dome, people getting set up for dinner, people having their dinner whilst it's still a little bit lighter, because unfortunately last night it was just a little bit too dark. So it's around 5:45, sunset goes down, sun goes down at around 6:30, so as long as we're there before then, we can go and get those nice photos. And then I think we ordered pizza for dinner, so really looking forward to that, and I'll let you know how it is. And in case you're wondering how much it is to stay in the lake house or the dome, I'll link the website down below. Obviously the prices do change depending on the season, and obviously Friday and Saturday nights are a little bit more expensive, but I'll drop that link down below, and if you have any questions at all, please send me a message on Instagram or just comment down below. But I highly, highly recommend this place. It's literally insane. Even better.
Wow.
I think so. Okay, so what I'm doing now is quickly taking pictures whilst the sun is setting. Really nice golden hour light here on this makeshift restaurant. Obviously the main restaurant is quite small and compact, whereas this one is in the massive bubble. All the tables are set more than 2 meters apart from each other, and obviously social distancing is coming into play. So there's a lot of rules. People want to feel safe when they come here and enjoy their dinner, and obviously all the tables are set a good distance away to make people still be able to have an enjoyable experience. So I'm getting a few photos of that so that they can post that on their Instagram. Okay, so final shot, I'm gonna try quickly before the sun disappears over the horizon and get a drone shot of the bubble so I can show what it looks like, just kind of from a different perspective. Obviously they could have any photographer come down here and take those normal shots. They could do it themselves with an iPhone even. So I'm going to try and offer a different perspective whilst I can. Obviously I'm not going to invade anyone's privacy here because the bubble domes are miles away over there, so I have got permission to fly the drone here. So it's just a race against time. There we go. Hopefully this looks. Oh my god, it looks insane. Don't know if you can see the screen. Okay, so I was on the other side of the bubble and all of a sudden the drone just literally lost signal. Couldn't get the signal re-established, and now it's stuck at the very, very top of the tree. So I don't really know what to do other than climb it, and it's going to be very hard to climb it. Don't even know where to start.
It is shaking, Lee.
Oh, that was a dead shot, like a dead on shot. No, I need that.
Oh, nearly.
Oh. Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
I got it back. First of all, what I did is I got my massive stick back, which I knew was the stick to get the drone back. And then once I acquired that stick back, one single shot, boom, smash. The drone made a weird noise though when it got hit full belt with a stick. And we have it down. Most important thing, I don't really care about this drone. I hate this drone. It's very unreliable. But the most important thing is we got the memory card back, and that's good. Very, very good news. My shoes got muddy, my hands got muddy. We missed the nicest sunset possibly ever recorded, or could have been recorded, which is a real shame, but it was important to get this back. So I am sad about the sunset, but never mind. We have the drone back. Now it's pizza time. Okay, for this morning's breakfast, I ordered the porridge again. I love the porridge. We have muesli and yogurt, and we have some chocolate croissants, fruit, orange juice, apple juice, and Francis this time got avocado on toast, which looks unreal. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy that, and then we're gonna go for a nice walk today. Okay, so I just want to quickly end the video by saying thank you to Finn Lough for having me and Francis for the last 2 days. I came down here just to get a load of photos and a load of videos for the marketing team here, because me and Francis actually came in December, had such an amazing time, and I took a load of good photos which they wanted to use on their Instagram. They then said, you're welcome to come up anytime, and in exchange for some photos for their Instagram page, which again is a dream come true for me. Like, I've always wanted to be able to travel and stay places for free in return for content which I can provide. So we've been meaning to come for the last 3 months. It's March now, and it's just never ever worked. These bubble domes, especially the bubble domes, are booked out for almost a full year in advance, so it's really, really hard to get them. The only way you can really get in is if you get a cancellation, but again, I highly recommend it. It's one of the best things you can do, especially in Ireland, Northern Ireland. The reason we've got to come now is because obviously it's a time of uncertainty. A lot of people are cancelling. However, they did inform us that a lot of people are booking, and people are all meant to go to Italy for a honeymoon or whatever, but they end up using the cancellations that other people have cancelled and coming here and staying. Again, it's a very hard time for smaller businesses, and when you're here, it's very, very, very safe. You couldn't be more self-isolated. Like, the bubble domes, there's only 6 of them. They're spread out miles away from each other. Well, like, not miles, but very far away from each other. You've got your own privacy. You don't really come into contact with anyone else. As you saw in the restaurant, all the tables are spaced out miles away from each other. Even at the bar, you're not allowed to sit with other guests. So it is very, very safe. But again, last night we heard the news that Boris is shutting down all pubs, bars and restaurants. So I'm assuming this hotel resort will have to close down probably from tonight or as soon as possible. So it's good that I kind of got the photos whilst we did. We had 2 amazing days here, and I just want to make sure that you guys are taking all the necessary precautions as well. Obviously, go out, get your steps in, keep your distance from other people, self-isolate if you need to, and whenever you are grocery shopping and stuff, just be aware of other people's space, give them the space. People are very concerned about this, and it is a worrying time for everyone. Use this as a time to work on your craft. I'm going to be putting out the most YouTube videos I possibly can. I'm going to be eating healthy, and I'm going to be trying to do my 10,000 steps every day, wherever that may be. But just make sure you take the precautions recommended by the government and try and stay positive throughout all of this. It is scary times for people, but the most important thing is this will be over before we know it. So everyone just needs to stay positive and keep watching and enjoying my videos whilst you're in self-isolation. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. That was a fail.